All right, welcome back. Well, on the news reaching us right now, it says Western powers. Talking about the Western countries right now, free Igboho allowed to fly to Germany. All right, and then with what has been gathered, it says arrested Yoruba activist Chief Sunday Igboho have been released. All right, and then a reliable source told Iroyin Odua that Igboho is on his way to Germany, where he is expected to meet his family members. Alright, meanwhile, until these sources said his release was partly due to Western countries involving Britain, Canada, France, Germany, and the United States mounting intense pressure on the government of Benin Republic not to hand over Chief Sunday Adeyemo Igboho to the Nigerian authorities. Meanwhile, sources in Cotonou hinted Iroyin Odua that the ambassadors of some Western nations reached out to the authorities of Benin Republic asking him not to hand over Chief Adeyemo to the Nigerian government. All right, and then as it is, they hinge their argument on strong suspicion that Igboho will not get justice if returned to his home country. We do not think returning Igboho to Nigeria will set standards for Benin Republic in line with global human rights best practices, a diplomat told our correspondent in Benin Republic. Meanwhile, our lawyer Mr. Leslie Ebenezer Olarewaju, based in the United States, who is one of those representing Chief Adeyemo, had said there are strong indications Benin Republic will not transfer Igboho to Nigeria. Olarewaju had also said the authorities of the International Police and the government of the Republic of Benin were not willing to return Igboho to Nigeria. He said under international laws, Igboho is not seen to have committed any crime, but merely fighting for self-determination, which is recognized under international law. He said Benin arrested Igboho based on alarm raised by Nigeria. He said the British and the German government already have shown interest in the case. He said, "We are on top of the situation right now. We have successfully notified the British government on the dangers of letting Sunday Adeyemo return to Nigeria where his life is at risk. We believe that before the end of today, Britain would have granted his request for asylum in good faith." In 1995, a similar incident involving Professor Adesegun Banjo and his wife Ngozi played out when they were arrested by Benin's authorities on charges of insurgency. The government of late General Sani Abacha exerted so much pressure on Benin Republic, including offer of $1 million. However, Western nations put pressure on the government of Benin, which later released Adebanjo and his wife. The two later escaped to Ghana and later to Zimbabwe. All right, and then that has been it on this one, my people. Well, the news reaching us, according to what has happened, has been that, Chief Sunday Igboho has been released, and the majority of people have been of the opinion that, wow, how true is this? Well, and that is what I've seen so far, and then this is what we have, have been gathered, and majority of people are actually jubilating onto this. Well, and jubilations everywhere anyway, as a lot of people have heard the good news that Chief Sunday Igboho had been released. All right, according to Stanley Akko, he said, "With this, I am dead sure that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will also regain his freedom and return back to London." Well, Adewale Owolabi has said the Nigerian government will not succeed on Sunday Igboho. Well, Samuel Chinedu Nanji has said, "Wow, if that is true, well, I will be the happiest person on earth." All right, and then Segun Ola said that truth confirmed now that Chief Sunday Igboho has been released and is on his way to Germany. Well, Samade Ologi J says, well, shame to Buhari and his satanic agent. Kudos Henry Olusheyi. I say kudos, and then congratulations, our brother is now in Germany. All right, and the majority of people have been commending this effort. That is a good development and also good news. Thank Baba Jehovah. Well, majority of things are actually being said, and then with what has been gathered so far, and then we are beginning to see some stories about Chief Sunday Igboho being released to Germany. I think this, my brother, this sounds somehow interesting, and somehow like something of divine. Yes, something of divine in the sense that majority of people have been of the opinion that Chief Sunday Igboho is not on his own, but he had been sent by God. Well, I think he has a big God. Oh my goodness. All right, my people, a lot of things are actually being said, and then as it is right now, I think the Nigerian government will be like, what God does this guy have? Well, I think it's a very big one. Well, onto this, some people are still of the opinion that how sure is this? Well, with the news reaching us right now, and that's what we've been praying for, that Chief Sunday Igboho had been released and is on its way to Germany to meet with his family members. Majority of people still don't believe this, but meanwhile, we'll still bring more details to you. All right, onto this one. Well, a majority of people have been of the opinion that our prayers have been answered, that Chief Sunday Igboho finally had been released. Oh my goodness. Well, and I think this is somehow unbelievable. Yes, I think it's unbelievable right now, because majority of people are still of the opinion that how sure is this? Well, with the news reaching us, my brother, I think this is this actually happened. This is real. Okay, well, majority of things had been said, and some people are still like, no. Let's watch and see until Chief Sunday Igboho gets to Germany. You should call us. We want to watch him live. We want to hear from him live. Okay, all right, my people, I think it's a very good news that Chief Sunday Igboho finally had been released. Yes, and this is what we have seen so far, and the news had been gathered to us, and the majority of people have been of the opinion that, wow, if this is true, I am going to jubilate. All right, well, this now takes us to that part that now that Chief Sunday Igboho is out of the country, our prayer has been that hope the federal government will not misbehave by killing innocent citizens, and somebody has said that this is the time we will know exactly who the federal government is, and a lot of things are actually being said. My people, what more can we say? Meanwhile, let me have your take on this, and remember to subscribe for more updates. Thanks and God bless.